The next one is from Z. Will you be very, very rich before 2027? Well, I don't know. What what activities are you engaging in that will increase the likelihood of you being very, very rich? And that's really interesting. Like, what's the definition of very, very rich? Is it very rich 6 figures and very, very rich 7 figures? We need to kind of, this is a math class, right? Or uh, statistics. Um, or not algebra, or can't even think of the name of it. Yeah, so we need to define the brackets of the equivalence of a very, the numerical equivalence of a very. So I know I'm being a smartass. I'm saying, like, what actions are you taking to do that? I'm going to assume you are taking actions that are going to, more likely than not, generate some level of wealth for you. So I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so for Z, by what, I don't know, are you a female or a male? Is it going to tell me if I click on you? Well, first of all, thank you for being a follower. I'm trying to tune into you to see if I can figure out if you're male or female. Not guess, but intuit. Sometimes that's hard for me. Sometimes I feel like I'm intuiting, but I'm guessing and I don't realize it. Z, I felt a masculine energy from you, but, and a younger masculine energy from you, but I could be wrong. Definitely a younger energy. All right, so ringing in my left ear. Maybe you want to look that up if it resonates. Okay, so what he or she means by very, very rich, whatever that conception it signifies, whatever whatever that implies, okay, whatever Z implies by very, very rich, is it likely, Spirit, that by 2027 Z will be, quote unquote, very, very rich? Is without a specific number, but your higher self, your subconscious, your team, everything, every entity and intelligence that's above and beyond our little 3/4D earthly realm here knows what you mean by very, very rich. So, is it likely, Spirit, that Z will be very, very rich by 2027? Oh, all right. So I'm understanding now, because you are doing some stuff that's supposedly gonna bring wealth, that's supposed to bring wealth. You are, I don't know exactly what it is, some kind of it sounds like a get rich quick scheme, but it's not a scheme. Yeah, you're actually working smart, not hard. I'm picking up on that too. Wow. What's your secret? I'm just kidding. No, seriously though, what are you doing? It's giving me a yes. It's giving me a yes. Unbelievable. Wow. Well, clearly you're understanding the powers of manifestation, because, guys, what we believe is what we're going to achieve. What we believe is what we're going to perceive. It's like, we say, oh, I'll believe it when I see it. It's actually the other way around. If you want, in the world of manifestation, in the world of embodying the creator that you are as a fractal, a divine source, God creator, we are like made in the image and likeness. So as creators ourselves, we to embody that energy, that's what they always refer to as manifestation on like the YouTube videos and stuff. There are certain secrets to that, and it has everything to do with, like, as Nikola Tesla put it, energy, frequency, and vibration. Once you understand these laws and practice them and apply them, I have manifested, I have a few examples of having manifested some really specific things on a smaller scale. So I'm actually trying to learn this myself to see, well, if I can do that on this scale, how do I do it on a larger scale? So that's pretty interesting, actually. If you are willing to share, I would be quite curious to find out. Oh, what was I? Yeah, there was something else I was picking up on when I was doing that pendulum. That something about, oh yeah, that's right. The believing part. That really is the foundation. And the catch 22 about that is that we cannot force ourselves to believe something. You either believe it or you don't. And the thing is, we can come to believe, by, potentially trying to find ways to uh, kind of look for, because seek and ye shall find. If you're looking for something, you look hard enough, you're going to find it. Like if you have a certain opinion and you look for evidence of it, you'll find it. And someone else has the opposing opinion and they look for evidence of it, they'll find it. So you can just go back and forth arguing forever and ever. So if, to force yourself to believe something you can't do, but when you do believe, that is the power underlying what's going to happen. So whatever you believe is what you will perceive, right? Experience, what you will achieve, and what you will receive. So this whole very, very rich thing is not as small or silly as I made it sound in the beginning. I was just being, I was just um keeping it light or whatever, but it is actually a thing. There's so much we don't know, guys. There's so much we don't know. And that's the thing. There is a Fool card in the tarot, and it's the very first card. It's key 0, which means it basically comes in the beginning and at the end, echoing the infinite nature of our existence. Because, the tarot is the series of archetypes that embody the universal and timeless nature of the human condition. And so, that being said, I lost what I was saying, which is, like I said, that is actually a good thing, because your frontal lobe and the energy would, like I said, the reasonable and rational and actually like coherent, knowing what you're talking about, the energy moves back into the intuitive flow of the now, going back to the now, back to the now. And if it's important enough, I've learned that it'll always come back. So Breezy said yes. Little Breezy said, oh yes, yes, so you're unite. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Flawless, for following. Thank you so much. Will you get a good job soon? Okay, future-oriented question. All right, guys, about 20 minutes. Want that thought to come back to me. Everything is frequency and vibration, so including our thoughts, obviously. And so sometimes with the higher frequency thoughts, those are the ones that'll slip like a slippery kind of fish out of your hands a lot quicker, because they're higher frequency, so they're traveling at a more expedited rate of vibration. And that's why it's more annoying when they slip. But Spirit's really good about, our higher selves, our soul, spirit. Ooh, beautiful. I love it. Just like that, when they like pop out like that too. It's that nothing but net feeling. Nothing but net. I love it. Okay, so